My regrets look just like Texas shooting sand. And I got neighbors that more like strangers. We could be.
Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy and I am so grateful that you guys clicked on today. Thank you so much for being here. So today we are going to be doing the topic messages from your guides. I want to keep this topic open so you can interpret the word guides any way that you want. You know, spirit team, God, the universe, your angels, whatever you interpret as your guides, whatever's guiding you at this time, just take what resonates as always. So let's just jump in. Pile number 1, we've got potion. Remember to practice self-love. All right, and these are all shuffled. So you guys shuffled this card, potion. Remember to practice self-love here. Pile number 2, you guys shuffled lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Okay, beautiful. Pile number 3, you guys shuffled bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. So they got some fierce energy here. I'm really excited. We're gonna get a lot of advice using a bunch of different oracle cards. I'll be using my lovely Casey Musgraves tarot deck today. So let's just jump right in. I will go ahead and see what your pile. If you're having any trouble deciding your pile, I'll have a 30-second meditation, give you a better view of the cards, give you more time to select, and you can also check out the description box down below. I shuffle channeled songs for every pile. Okay, you can also find ways to get in touch with me for personal readings, so reach out if you're interested. If you need something more specific to you, your situation, questions that you have, so just let me know. I would be very grateful to hear from you, okay? All right, I will see you at your pile. Bye.
My regrets.
Hello, welcome, pile number 1s. You guys chose the potion card. Remember to practice self-love. With the 24 here, I also get this energy of the number 6. Numerology, the number 6 is the nurturer. And I'm hearing Who nurtures the nurturer? Okay, so who takes care of the person who takes care of everybody else? Okay, so I think that if you are somebody who pours into other people quite a bit, if you tend to overgive, you know, I think it's time to reel back a little bit and make sure you are giving to yourself. I do understand, you know, that can be kind of a cliche thing, or maybe you hear this a lot, but you don't actually like take a moment to practice this. Some of you guys really need to delegate. Like, you just need to ask for help. You need to ask for some support when it's needed, okay? So message from your guides right away. Remember to practice this self-love. Remember to nurture yourself. Remember to give back to yourself just as much as you give to other people here. So I do want to get the message from the book here. So we have the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, Amanda Lovelace. So let's jump into 24. So it says, you're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rose water face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Okay. So there is an energy of neglect, like self-neglect. There is an energy of feeling kind of behind on some self-care. Like, I don't know, I feel like you have been really needing to just like look at your own needs, look at what you are, you know, needing at this time, emotionally, mentally, physically, and just making sure that you are doing what you can to reach those needs for yourself. Needs. Mead. Some of you guys might need a beer. I don't know, like a mead. Isn't that like a, what is that? What kind of beer is that? Mead. Is that just Renaissance bullshit? But anyways, let's keep going before I get off track. With this potion, some of you guys might even need to do a little spell work. I'm hearing glamour magic, glamour spells. I'm hearing just like a self-care jar. Okay, interesting. You're making like a homemade face mask out of all natural materials. I'm also, yeah, seeing candles. Okay, like making your own candles. That's interesting. But then it's like lighting them up during your very relaxing bath kind of energy. And that way you can have like these really charged candles. But all right, let's just also keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What messages does your guides have for you? So right away, I keep getting drawn to this card. What do you need to release? So your guides are asking you to release something. And look, we also have the Four of Pentacles right there along next to it. And the Four of Pentacles, when that card is in reverse, to me, that is a heavy sign to let something go. What do you need to release? This could also be releasing your overgiving tendencies, releasing this self-neglect, right? Releasing not giving yourself enough time, letting go of maybe things that are keeping you feeling very low vibrational. Like with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it almost feels like some of you don't like to spend on yourself, which I can really understand. Just, you know, it's not easy financially out there. I can completely understand the struggle here, and I'm hearing like a car alarm going off in the distance, and you know, some people could even be having car troubles at this time, but it's like your guides are just like wanting you to, damn, there's release certain ways of looking at something. What is this about? Sorry guys, I'm getting lost in the sauce here. So I was on track there with the finances, because bottom of the deck we do have this Two of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like you're a balanced person. Like for the most part you can juggle these responsibilities, but there it is. Okay, I feel like there's just still a certain need to really like ask for help, or like think smarter, like don't work harder kind of energy. Like I just feel like you are wearing yourself thin, spreading yourself thin here, and that doesn't give you enough time to really care for yourself, pour into yourself, just like focus on your needs. And so I just feel like Spirit is kind of asking you to make space. Like what is draining your energy? What is making you feel like you don't have, I feel like the tools that you need, but also just kind of more focusing on this self-care. Like what is stopping you from making sure that you get like 15 to 30 minutes every day just for yourself? Or that even sounds like really like a small amount of time to me personally. Like that sounds like bare minimum, giving yourself 30 minutes. Like some of you guys need like a whole hour or two to wind down after work, or I don't know, there's something here about just like maybe setting boundaries with other people as well. What do you need to release? Yeah. And I find it interesting that we have the chanting card here, you know, with the similar pose of the potion card. So I do get a sense that Spirit does want you to sit with yourself. Your guides do want you to sit with yourself and meditate, possibly chant. So like find something that feels comfortable to you to just kind of go into this mantra, this repetition, just saying it over and over again. It doesn't have to be loud. Maybe even mental chanting, you know, if you can't be loud in an area that you are, just to kind of not put limitations. Like if you're trying to tell yourself, oh, I can't chant, like I have to be quiet, or for whatever reason. And no, you can kind of set those parameters just mentally and be like, okay, I'm gonna repeat this over and over and just like mentally chant this, and I feel like you would have a similar effect. Possibly need to work on that throat chakra. There's a lot of blues, definitely, because it does feel blocked. Like you can't seem to say something. Like some of you guys really have a hard time setting boundaries. Some of you guys also have a hard time rejecting people, or like releasing people, breaking up with people, letting people go. Yeah, I feel I just heard a greedy energy. So some of you guys just kind of like don't like to let people go. You like to kind of be stubborn and a little possessive, honestly. So it's like, what do you need to release? Because if you're holding on to so many things, just like this imagery here, you see how he's got this giant pile of coins. It's like if you're holding on to all of this, it's like, how can you be open to receive whatever might be wanting to come in for you? Maybe there's things that are trying to come in that are going to make you feel more fulfilled, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically. With this Eight of Wands as well, like I just feel like fast pace, quick motion, quick actions. So your guides are trying to tell you as well that, you know, you need to make the space, you need to take care of yourself right now, you need to clear some shit out. I feel like it's like early cleaning, like usually it's like spring cleaning, but it's like if you're watching this, you know, when I put it out, probably the winter time. So it's like, I don't know, it just feels like they're trying to kind of give you a warning, like something's coming in, something might be coming in very quickly. Okay, so it's almost like you need to be prepared for this as well. like an opportunity here that's going to come in very hot, very fast, very quickly. And it's like, if you're not in the right space to receive this, you might actually miss out on this. And so your guides are just really like, what do you need to release? Okay, we've got some hidden messages here from your guides, from your spirit team. So and it's interesting enough, we do have some indication once again of just like self-love, letting yourself soak in a bath, you know, releasing tension, giving yourself just like some peace with these candles, crystals, surrounding yourself with things that make you feel calm, putting maybe flowers, rose petals, essential oils. You can put crystals into your bath, water safe crystals. Make sure you look it up, which ones. You know, I of course do like a bunch of bath salts in the tub, and like I do like to do bath bombs as well, but I can be picky about those. So with this soak in the bath, yeah, I just feel like it's just time to kind of pour into yourself, pour into yourself, pour into yourself, especially with this Lovers card. You know, this can be an indication of getting into harmony with yourself, getting into more of a balance with yourself. Really, I feel like loving on yourself, yeah, but I also can see this as a potential partner, and maybe that's what's like coming in very quickly, very hot, especially with this fiery energy. Like I was just getting kind of passion, like like sexy energy, I don't know, like passionate, fiery, warm energy. So with this Lovers here, you know, I don't know, it could be some kind of opportunity coming in romantically, and they're just kind of wanting you to be prepared. Like, let's say, what do you need to release here? It's like, okay, if you're hanging on to the wrong partner, or if you're hanging on to even the wrong kind of friends who give you really bad advice when it comes to relationships. Like none of these people are in committed relationships, or none of these people are happy in their committed relationships, right? It's like, maybe these are people you need to get away from. You might not need to listen to these really, I'm hearing really toxic people. So just like toxic people in your life that are kind of keeping your life full, but because it's I'm seeing like a waiting room. Okay, have you ever been on like those games, or like, I guess chat rooms, I don't know, and it's like they have a certain amount of people that can be in that chat room or that game at a time. So, you know, the lobby, or I don't know, it's not the lobby, but it's like, you get what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's almost like you have, I keep hearing 16, I don't know why. You have 16 people in this, 16 out of 16, and it's like full, and it's like you're not willing to let go of any of these people, or like make any space for like, okay, we need to make some more friends, or like, you know, maybe I need to spend time with a different person, or, you know, maybe I need to break up with somebody. Once again, I feel that avoidance, and I feel the blue throat chakra energy just really being blocked, like really not wanting to talk about. I feel like walking away from people, letting go of people. But yeah, it's almost like you're just going to be blocking your own blessings, especially with this High Priestess. I just feel like you already have an intuitive knowing of what's for you, what's not for you. And so it's like you really just need to trust that intuition, listen to that intuition, especially if you go into these meditative states, if you end up really being open to receiving messages from your guides, even more so than just, you know, this reading, this collective reading here. I think you're really going to be shown the answer, shown what you need to do here in this time, and especially when it comes to like self-care. But I'm also hearing just like emotional, mental, physical, maybe even financial, like satisfaction. Like I think there's maybe some just insecurity about speaking up or asking for what you want, and there's also a block of feeling like it feels like scarcity, you know. It's like I have to keep this 16 people because I'm never gonna find another person. Like, no, you have it's like the lobby, or like the line outside is so long. It's like you have no idea how many people want to show up for you, and also like make sure that you're being taken care of as well, like care about your well-being. So I don't know what that's about. That felt like a little rant. So I don't know if maybe you've got some shitty people in your game, and you know, you really need to what do you need to release? You know, you really need to stop being so stubborn and just kind of let go here. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, but there's a lot of hesitation, and I think your guides are really telling you to make up your mind, make up your mind, make a choice, make a decision very soon, because once again, this Eight of Wands, do not miss out on opportunities, because you're still stuck in this confusion, you're still stuck in hesitation, you're still stuck in fears, you're still stuck in doubt. What is this? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Interesting. Full moon in Pisces. Neptune energy. Yep. We've also got Gemini. I think this is also more Pisces with the High Priestess. I think you've been a little distracted. I think you've been just not on top of your game, and I think that your guides are just here to really kind of wake you up and be like, checking in on you. How are you doing? I think you need to kind of get balanced, find more ways to, you know, step into this harmony, step into this balance. I don't know, I'm hearing a playful energy. So it's like your guides don't want you to be hard on yourself, but I feel like they are not wanting to be easy on you either. Like, they're not wanting to be too lenient, because once again, they just feel like you're missing out on certain things. Or you will miss out on certain things, like actual blessings, like the right people in your life, the right people. And even I'm hearing careers. Like, some of you guys might be hanging on too tightly to a job, to a career, to a financial, you know, what's the word? Responsibility. Yeah, but, and it's just like, yeah, look, as I'm talking about money too and career, bottom of the deck we have prosperity lies ahead, but it was in reverse. So I feel like your guides are saying, you know, you could be missing out on something that's for you, something that could really bring a lot of abundance and prosperity into your life, but it's almost like if you're not making that space for it, there's no room for it. Bottom of the deck also connect with fire. Once again, I feel like this is connecting with this Eight of Wands energy, and they're not wanting you to miss out on like passionate, fiery connections, I feel like passionate moments in your life as well, or maybe it's even just like passion within yourself. Like, you need to connect to fire, you need to connect to the things that you're passionate about. It's like I'm seeing somebody getting jolted, okay? Like, you needed a jolt. You needed a jolt. Flow like water. I feel like you are the kind of person that usually flows like water, but they're also telling you flowing like water can only take you so far. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. There's something here about being practical about your decisions as well. Like, being more practical about how much time in the day do I really have? How much energy do I really have? Why am I spreading myself thin? And, you know, is there a way to be practical about how I spread my energy out, you know? Yeah, bottom of the deck, that Two of Pentacles, just balancing it out, juggling these responsibilities. Five of Pentacles. I just feel like you have a fear of loss, you know, a fear of losing something and just not being able to replace it, or, you know, find better, or whatever this may be. Just kind of, and like, I'm also kind of getting like a rejection energy of just like feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned here. But see, don't abandon self. Like, that's really what this energy is. Don't abandon self. Do not abandon self here, because I feel like that's what your guides feel like you've been doing for a little while, is like you just kind of abandon yourself and you've just kind of let whoever into your life here, and they're like, okay, well, we're gonna bring some shit in, we're gonna bring some good shit in, but we need you to clear some stuff out, be a little more practical here. Okay, so that's really what I'm getting. I feel like if I keep going, you know, it's just gonna keep reiterating the same messages. So we have Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You see what I mean? It's like they are kind of being a little strict on you. Like, I feel like Athena can be a little bit strict. She's like, you better get the job done. Okay, so take appropriate action without delay. And I do feel like this is connected to the High Priestess. Like, you know what to do. You already know the answer. You already can connect with your own intuition and figure out exactly what you need to do. And that's why it's so important that they want you to kind of be in that meditative state, chanting, whatever it is, you know, just even if I'm hearing silent meditation as well. So like, take turns doing both. You know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I love that. I feel like that makes a lot of sense for you guys. Pile number 1, bottom of the deck, we also have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. The old must be released. So, ooh, Cali. Look into some Cali if you're feeling a little bad about letting things go. Because she will destroy it all, you know, to start it over. And I think that's beautiful. The old must be released so the new can enter. That's what your guides have to say. I truly hope this message resonated. If it did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Hello, pile number 2s. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Lioness card. You've earned all your stripes. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite cards, honestly. Let's go ahead and read the message from the book and see what message do your guides have for you. Okay, you've earned all your stripes. Naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring. You've come incredibly far, and you should be proud of the person you've become. Think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything. So you guys are my fighters, but it's almost like retired. I'm a retired fighter. I don't know. I just feel like you've had to survive some crazy shit. I feel like you guys have been put through the ringer, like the universe, the world, spirit, your guides have just really challenged you in this lifetime. I feel like you kind of agreed to these things before you came into this life. Just certain things, not everything, right? But I just feel that your guides really want to hype you up and like tell you how proud they are of you. And I feel like they really wish that you saw yourself anywhere close to the way that your guides see you, kind of energy. Just spiritually, your energy, just what you represent as a person. I feel like you're very unique. I feel like you might not fit societal norms physically, or just like in your appearance in some way, like a societal standard or whatever. But I feel like for a lot of you, you don't care. I think most of you here are just wanting to feel safe, comfortable, and at peace. And so you kind of just focus on creating that for yourself. And I'm hearing drown out all the other BS. Like, that's what I'm hearing, is like, I just drown out the rest. I don't pay attention to things that are going to disturb my peace. And I do feel like for some of you, something really could have happened recently that is pulling at your ability to stay hopeful, to persevere through a certain situation. And it's really hard for me to put my finger on what it is, because I think it's going to vary for a lot of you. Like, some of you, it's a relationship that's kind of failing. Some of you, this could be like family that just does not embrace you, or like, I'm hearing care about you in the way that I feel like you wish. Like, so, I don't know, there's just different things here that kind of make you feel hopeless at certain points. And I think for the most part, you usually can find a silver lining, or, you know, you can, I think some of you do have a really beautiful optimism that can come through just to like help you get through the day, you know. But I don't know, I do feel like some of you guys might be struggling here mentally. So just like be taking care of yourself, check yourself mentally, like, I don't know, talk to somebody, a professional, like if you're feeling concerned that you're in a bad place mentally. And I think that's especially why your guides, like the message that's coming through is just like, you've earned, you know, you've earned all your stripes. Like, you deserve to be happy. Let me see. Yeah, let's read this again. Like, you should be proud of the person you've become. Like, some of you guys might be judging yourself for past mistakes, or judging yourself maybe some of you actually have physical scars, you know, that you feel some level of shame towards. And I'm just hearing, oh my gosh, I'm hearing that really cheesy song, Scars to You're Beautiful by Alicia Cara. That song did grow on me a little bit at a certain point, though, because like the meaning behind it, of course, is just like, you're beautiful, the scars to you're beautiful. Like, I just think that pain has been part of your journey, and I think it's created somebody really powerful and resilient and usually optimistic. But I just feel like there are times when you can get so dark. There are times when you can really get into your head and get trapped there. And with this, take time to breathe out. You know, that's a message that your guides have for you, is like when you get into those moments where you feel really hopeless, just remember to breathe. Focus on your breathing, you know, kind of go back to that, I'm almost hearing like Buddhist monk state of mind, of just like releasing everything else, releasing all other attachments, and just kind of going to that place of like breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Like that's the focus right now. That's what's important. Like that, I feel like your guides really want to take you out of whatever this hopelessness is, whatever's creating this hopelessness. They're really trying to get you away, get you out of it. Just try to, I'm hearing see the sun, you know, see the sun again. I'm hearing it's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life, won't you? Oh, it's an Avril Lavigne song. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but it's called I'm With You, and it's by Avril Lavigne. And I feel like that's also a message from your guides, okay? They're with you and they support you and love you so much. Like I feel like the way they're wanting me to speak to you right now is just like very gentle, very calm, very supportive as well. So I really feel like your guides are like poking me and like just like telling me to be nice and like to, yeah, you know, to just like be really good to you, because I don't know, I also feel like I'm on the brink of tears a little bit, but I don't know why, and I feel like you guys know why. You guys know why I'm about to start crying. It's because whatever you've been through, it's gotten really dark. And so it's like your guides want to acknowledge the darkness. They don't want you to deny it or bury it, you know, pretend it didn't happen. But at the same time, they don't want you to feel shame. They don't want you to feel hopelessness, you know, like they really just want you to stay on your path. Because I'm hearing you're doing fucking amazing, sweetie. That's what I just heard. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Okay, let's keep going, because I feel like I got trapped here in this little... Ooh. Sorry, drinking some water. Okay. You might need to hydrate as well. So it's like breathing, hydration, like go back to the basics. When you get sucked into that hole, that darkness, go back to the basics, okay? Like I'm hearing it's okay to baby yourself. Like it is totally okay to literally like baby yourself, okay? But also with the read, I do kind of feel like this relates to this energy, because they're telling you like you need to get out of your head sometimes. Like sometimes I think you just get really looped into some kind of thought cycles, thought process that just like is really, pardon me, not the best for you. And so with this read energy, they're telling you try to find ways to get yourself out of your head, okay? So breathing, hydration. I feel like also like stepping outside, especially if you live somewhere cold or cool, stepping outside and breathing in like really crisp, cold air. I don't know, that might help kind of just get you out of your head, okay? Do what you need to do. But read, yeah, I just feel like, especially with the way the card you chose, she's holding a book and it says fairy tales on the cover of her book. So you might need to read some fairy tales, okay? And no shame at all. Like you might need to read some fantasy, some fairy tale, just some kind of fiction that will kind of get you away from your everyday, I'm hearing drag, your everyday drag. Life's such a drag. Okay, so a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. I feel like also helping other people that you share similar challenges with is also going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. With this Virgo, new moon in Virgo, yeah, energy, this a time to give rather than take, I do feel that part of you has really been craving to connect with others who have similar journeys, similar stories, similar, I'm hearing similar traumas, okay? So some of you really want to relate to people who like have even a similar diagnosis as you do. People who just get you, you know, and I just feel like you really are trying to find a way that you can also give back to those communities. I think that will also kind of show you just how far you've come, how far you've grown, especially if you're able to help people that are like you. If you're able to do that for your collective, your community, I think that it will actually also help you get out of your head. Like when you get into certain traps, especially if you're feeling like low on self-esteem at times, you know, I think that would actually kind of make you feel better, just knowing that, you know, you have helped people, and you, just by being yourself, just by relating with others on hardships and challenges in your life, or just struggles that you face every day. With this Two of Swords, pile number one also got Two of Swords. My throat is, let me just okay guys, sorry. I need to stop smoking too, so I'm not gonna blame this on the energy. Like, I don't think your throat is closed. I think it can get closed whenever you're going through really hard situations, but I think for the most part, like, this is more focused on your heart chakra, actually, this green, and connecting with others, like being able to vulnerably show your heart space, you know, your heart chakra, and it's like have it be received and also be helpful to other people. I don't know. I think maybe you've been hesitant about this. Maybe you've been hesitant about in what ways you're trying to give back to your community. Some of you, it could even be as simple as like giving back to your guides, okay? Because we have make an altar. So maybe your spirit team is wanting you to connect with them, give to them. You know, picking plants or, you know, herbs, putting different candles and even food. I'm hearing different foods and drinks out for your spirit team on an altar. You know, that's so interesting. A time to give rather than to take, and then they're telling you to make an altar. So they could be feeling a little neglected. It's like they understand that you have been going through things that can really affect your mind. I think it's your mental space that it attacks. And so it's like, I feel like they give you a lot of love and patience, but at the same time they're like, connect with us, like we're here for you. Especially that song that we channeled, I'm with you, you know, I'm with you. But I feel like you'll feel even more connected to your spiritual team, your guides, if you have a place to direct that energy as well. Some of you guys, you have an altar, but it's like you haven't been doing things with it. You haven't been making decisions or choices, you know, like making, some of you even spell work, creating spell work. Like you can't seem to decide what it is you're trying to manifest. With this Ace of Swords, What is this about? And this Hanged Man. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this over. The Tower. Once again, I was getting that energy earlier where I feel like pile number 2s, you might be, you've either gone through really horrible shit or you're going through something right now. Like it's recent. That's something that's been making you feel hopeless recently. Like I feel like for some of you it's both. It's like, you know, you've had all the childhood stuff and trauma, but at the same time, like recently, whatever you've been going through, you've experienced some kind of tower moment here. It could have been from you speaking up or speaking about a truth. And with this Hanged Man, I feel like you thought about this for a long time. Yeah, with this Hanged Man, I think that you really took time to see something from a different perspective before making a decision. And then I see you making a decision. I feel like you spoke up about something. You could have stated a truth. You could have been honest about your feelings. I don't know. You voiced something. Whatever it is you voiced here, I do feel like it created a tower moment. Like I feel like it's somehow created change, sudden, rapid, unexpected change into your life. So yeah, your guides are really proud of you for voicing something. I feel like you stand up for yourself, and like they're really proud of you, and like they're giving you a lot of support at the same time. So it's like they want to be able to give back the support to you, and like they want, you know, they just really want you to make an altar or do something to connect with them directly, because I'm hearing they miss you. I'm hearing that they want to be there for you in a hard time, because they know that even though I feel like you act really tough about certain situations, it's like when a tower moment happens, that still can freaking suck. Especially with this Knight of Cups at the bottom, I really get a bad energy from this Knight of Cups in reverse here, where it's like you could have found out somebody was like, you know, romantically, emotionally manipulating you. Like maybe you spoke up about, yeah, like somebody being kind of like emotionally toxic. King of Pentacles. Oh wow. Knight of Pentacles. Oh my god. Yeah, you could have really, I don't know why this feels like either a boss or a partner. Like you could have really chewed out your boss, or like stood up to your boss, or like said something to your boss that was like kind of crazy, but like your guides really support you on this situation. It's like you spoke up, and it's like things needed to change, so it brought about this tower moment. Some of you might have gotten fired, some of you guys might have gotten like suspended, or I don't know, some of you guys just like your bosses could be treating you differently, which is shitty. But I feel like they're just like asking you to just like, you know, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. You spoke out about something, and I think you spread a truth that, like, said a truth that needed to be said. And I do feel like whoever you're dealing with here, whether this is a romantic person, like a partner, because if it's a romantic partner, this person is emotionally manipulative. They make a lot of fake promises. They don't have the kind of financial means that they might be presenting or promising that they have. And with the Knight of Pentacles, they're just fucking lazy. Like they don't have a focus on anything. They just, yeah. So like you could be dealing with some really, this could be multiple people as well, like a group of 3 possibly. So if it's a partner, if it's a boss, these could be coworkers, right? Like the one really big boss, and then like their little followers. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you had to like put your guard up. You had to stand up for yourself. You had to basically be the thorn. Like you had to kind of, it's like people thought you were just like this sweet little rose, but I feel like there's some kind of thorns that came out and you were just like with this with the sword. And you see how there's blood? There's actually like a blood drop from that's coming from the tip of the sword. So I just feel like you pricked somebody. Like somebody's could be upset with you about how you spoke out, but I feel like your guides are really just like, we're so fucking proud of you. We're so proud of you. Keep going. I just feel like you thought about it for a long time. Like you really tried to see it from different perspectives and like analyze situations. And I think you came to a conclusion that the best thing to do is to just like speak out about this. And it's like your guides are like, you were right. You were right. Like you deserve to speak out about this shit, you know? Ooh, bottom of the deck, we also have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This gives me like a little warm, fuzzy feeling, you know, just like feeling safe and like calm and like, I just feel like you know who you are and nobody's gonna make you, you know, like pipe down. Like I'm hearing somebody tell you to pipe down and it's kind of pissing me off. It might have pissed you off. Okay, so we also have bottom of the deck, look to the stars. There could be just like some kind of transits going on or something going on in your birth chart. Not your birth chart, like in your astrology, in your transits. There you go. Thank you. Because I'm not really big on like reading birth charts and things like that. So I hope I'm not saying these things wrong, but I just feel like there's something with your transits or something that's going on that I feel like a Saturn return, something like that, like something in transits that might be going on that could also be explaining why things might be changing for you. Let's get a last message though. Let's get the last message from your guides here. What else do they have to say to my beautiful pile number 2 is, ooh, we have Unag. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Yeah, they just want you to be at peace. They just want you to breathe out. They just want you to be at peace. They want you to be comfy and cozy. You and your loved ones are safe. You know, make an altar. Like, I feel like that'll make you also feel very safe and protected by your guides. What else do we get? Saraswati. I love Saraswati. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Some of you guys might need to express yourself. Like if this is really causing you some strife, some heartache, some hopelessness, you might need to like get this out creatively, and that might help release some of the tension, the burden, the emotional pressure. Bottom of the deck, we have Yamanya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So I'm hearing one door closes, another door open. Okay, so if you're upset about some door closing or a tower moment that's happening in your life, just know that important doors are opening up for you right now. So walk through them. That's what I have for you. Okay, pile number 2 is, this was a really interesting reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope that it helps. I hope that it was informative. If it was, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. All right, till next time, bye. Welcome in, pile number 3s. I am very excited for your pile. You guys chose the bitch fire card. Stand up for yourself. So obviously I love you. Let's do this. Let's do this. I feel like your guides are ready. Your guides have been waiting for this. Your guides are so excited right now. Your guides are just like, yes, like stand up for yourself. Like, I just feel like they have been wanting you to step into a certain level of power, and they are so excited that you finally are getting to this point here. So let's read the message from the book. Bitch fire. There's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get their way, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. I love it. I love it. So I just feel like you've been screwed over. You've been totally screwed over in some sense. With the Wheel of Fortune, I almost kind of get a sense that you've been scammed, or like somebody promised you this Wheel of Fortune, you know, they were like making all these promises, but then it's like you spun the wheel and now you're jammed. It's like you're stuck. This wheel is just so stuck. And I don't know why this pile feels so different. Like this, I feel like I don't tap into this energy very often. And so I'm just really excited because I feel like your guides like want me to talk to you differently than I normally do my piles. So I'm just getting all these different messages, and your guides can be silly. I don't know. So I don't know if you're just a silly, funny person. And so they're trying to get me to speak your language, I think. So I will try my best here, but right now I just feel like this is a big moment. Like this is a big step. This is a big turning point in your life here. We have 3 major arcana: the Magician, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. So like this is major arcana energy coming in. So your guides want you to know that this is a big moment. This is a big transition is also what I'm hearing. This is a big, like you're gonna remember this moment when you stood up for yourself. I feel like it's just really showing what a strong person you are. Like I just feel like this strength is emanating from your energy, where you're like not going to put up with any kind of mistreatment, any kind of disrespect. You're not even gonna stay quiet. You're gonna call people out on their bullshit, and if they get upset that you are speaking the truth or standing up for yourself, that's their problem. Okay, and I feel like you are not afraid to rub people the wrong way, and because they've already rubbed you the wrong way, right? It's like, I just feel like the people you're dealing with take absolutely no accountability here. So I just like, I can totally see your frustration and the struggle here of really having to stick to your guns and just, you know your truth, know what happened, know the situation here, because I feel like there are people with the fire energy as well, like that will try to gaslight you and try to, Darvo is an abusive tactic that most abusers use, where Darvo is all about switching the narratives. So somebody trying to ruin your reputation here, I think, is trying to switch the narrative that even though they're the ones who did something wrong to you, they're trying to switch, do this Darvo tactic and switch it all around on you. They could even gaslight you, or, tell people different stories or different lies to kind of muddy your name. I don't know why it's so important for them to, ruin your reputation just for the sake of their own ego. It's really disgusting, but I think that's why you're coming out so powerfully. Like that's why you're coming out on top here, because This Magician energy just tells me like, you are that bitch. Like, you know that you have everything it takes to make your manifestations happen. Like, if you want it, you got it. Okay. Ariana Grande, 7 Rings, like you've got it. Okay. And I just feel that you are finally stepping into your power, and like your guides just, they're so proud of you, and they are on your side. Like, they totally support you. Okay. I do feel like they want you to stay a little bit practical though. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so this energy here is just kind of telling me that you're going to be kind of leveling up spiritually, right? And it's, so I just feel like there's something here about practicality. What is this practicality? Like, I feel like they're trying to tell you, don't go too crazy. They're like, okay, we get that you see a situation for what it is. You're calling things out. You're standing on business. They get it. They're like, I'm noticing like the blood on the nails. Like, there's blood on her nails here. I'm just looking at the sword here on strength, and I'm like, I'm getting a little scared. So your guides could be getting a little scared. Your guides are like, make sure to remain spiritual and practical and don't kill anybody. Like, I feel like your guides are silly. Like, they really want to just, like, this feels like how I usually do my pile 4s, where I just want to like let loose. So your guides could just really be so proud of you, and maybe you guys are all connected on that level with your guides where they just feel that comfortable with you. But anyways, they are a little nervous about your, what's the energy? I'm getting like a revenge energy. They're just a little worried, like, okay, like vengeance, that's what it is, vengeance. I can't remember the names. I'm gonna butcher this. I feel like it's Hathor. No, it's not Hathor. Is it? See, I always mess this up. I don't think it's Hathor. I think it's Sekhmet, right? Sekhmet, and there's another name. It's like, because the Egyptian goddesses can be really confusing, because all of them, gods, goddesses, because they have different names. So it's like for different versions of themselves. And so I feel like with like Sekhmet, I don't know if she is the version that is like the really scary one, but there's like a really scary version of one of these goddesses that, like, it's almost like her rage just had no bounds. Her vengeance, her anger, her thirst for blood, it like had no bounds. Okay, so it's like almost like your guides are a little scared, and they're a little bit like, just be practical. Like, I think what they're telling you to do is like find some outlets for your anger, because I think your anger right now is a little bit explosive. Your anger is a little bit scary, okay? And I just feel like as much as they love and support you and are so happy that you're standing up for yourself, I feel like there's a concern for your well-being and a concern just for like you getting into situations that might harm you, okay? So just like, I'm hearing tread lightly, be practical, really think about your decisions before you just kind of like this Leo energy charge in like a lion. You know, really just make sure you are also very positive that you want to take a certain action. Like, some of you guys might really want to get some kind of vengeance or revenge, and like, I don't think everybody here that picked this like resonates with that, but for those of you that, you know, are kind of wanting that revenge, it's just like they're asking you, like, is that really what you want? You know, is that really gonna make you happy? It's like, we know you can manifest it, but is that just gonna be kind of like a bump in the road that and also like levels of guilt that you might have to carry later on down the road. Like I'm hearing just like get out of this shit scot-free. Just walk away, you know, like, but once again, it's like state your truth. Don't go silently. Like let the people know who hurt you what they did to you, but do not become the people who hurt you, right? Like do not become the abuser, right? With create art, plan a vacation here, like I feel like they're like choose different outlets, okay? Like if you are so, I just feel like it's not anger, it's just like intensity. Like you might be feeling some really intense emotions at this time, and so you might just need to get away, plan a vacation. Like you might just need to pack your bags, go on a plane, and get the fuck out of town. Like I just think it might make you feel better. It might really kind of pull you out of whatever this is that is kind of bringing up these intense feelings. Oh, I just got a burp. Excuse me, guys. We also had to create art, and I was just telling Pile too this as well. You know, I feel like this is just such a healthy outlet, is like when we are really upset or, you know, trapped in our minds, or for your Pile, if you're really angry or like intensely upset about something, it's just like there might be better ways to handle those emotions, okay? So just really question your actions at this time. Really question like, okay, I know I'm strong enough to like do that and to kind of like maybe be a little bit reckless sometimes, but it's like, is that really going to be what's best for me? Let's go ahead and reveal this. Hold your vision. Yeah, hold your vision, because I think that sometimes these things in your life that you have to stand up to and you have to kind of move past and get away from, I think that they kind of distract you. Like these can be really big distractors in your life. And so I feel like that's why they're asking you to like get away, create art, hold your vision, because these things can create like stagnancy. Like if you're so focused on what's going wrong, or like being upset about something, or somebody who did you wrong, you know, it's like when we focus so much energy on like this person upset me or this person hurt me so much, like it's taking away from this vision. I feel like some of you guys have a vision for yourself, you know, with this Magician here, and I feel like you can manifest it. You can create this vision. Fixed moon as well. I just feel like it's fixed. Like it's just, it's always been something in your mind, but with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it just feels like there's been blockages, there's been stagnancy, and I think you kind of need to shake something up. Like some of you guys, you've been screwed over to the point where it's like you just like need to go on a self vacation, or like you just need to like spend time alone and create art, you know what I mean? And like that'll be therapeutic and healing for you, instead of maybe sending a 10-page essay to this person about how much you hate them. 3 of Swords, exactly. I'm so sorry, babes. Like, I freaking love you guys, and I'm so sorry. Whoever's hurt you, whoever's betrayed you, fuck them, motherfucker. You know, like, I fucking hate them, and I will get them. No, I'm just kidding. See, it's just like, that's not my karma to take on, but, and see, that's where it's like, it's not your karma either. They're gonna get their karma, and it's like, you don't need to be the karma for this person. I think you need to tell them very clearly, look, you're a fucking dickhead and I hate you and you hurt me, but I don't think you need to say anything else. I don't think you need to say a damn thing else, okay? Like, I just think you need to just be like, now I'm gonna take care of my heart, my broken heart, that because of you, you know, I'm gonna go on a vacation and go create art and just like heal this shit because, you know, you tried to distract me. You tried to get me off my path. You tried to hurt, you know, like, just let people be who they are and be who you are, you know, and don't go down to their level. Don't become them. High Priestess, I feel like you already knew all this shit. Once again, we have a fourth major arcana card here. The only minor arcana we have is the Three of Swords, and it just makes sense. These cards make a lot of sense. I almost felt like I didn't even need these, you know, like these were hidden the whole time. I feel like we didn't even really need these cards, because I know you're hurting. I know you want to get it out. I know you want to like scream and yell and light this person's house on fire, and like, I know you want to hurt them back. I'm hearing the song Break Your Heart Right Back, Ariana Grande. I keep getting Ariana Grande, and I know that's like my music taste is a lot of Ariana, but some of you guys here could also really like her. But the High Priestess, yeah, just, you could also just need to like smoke a blunt, smoke a joint, just relax a little, because you're going through a lot. Like, this is with the major arcana, it really tells me that this is a huge turning point. Like, this is a huge moment in your life, very intense energies. But look at this, we also have adjustments are required. So I think how you might normally react to situations, they want you to adjust. They want you to be like, okay, this isn't working, this wasn't working, this person, whoever's hurting you, hurt you, now adjustments are required. And it's like, they're kind of just asking you, like, really, what do you really want to do about this? We also have Nourish Your Temple. And that too, it's just like, I think you need to like clear your body from this super intense energy. Like, you need to get away, I don't know, sightseeing, create art. You need to just like, seriously, get away for a while. Get away, forget about this stuff. Like, I feel like you're gonna laugh in 5 months. You know what I mean? 5 months from now, you're gonna be like, remember when I was so upset about this? And like, it's not even gonna be a thing. Clean your space. Yeah, cleaning your space, nourish your temple. Like, I feel like spending time doing really mundane things, but just like very peacefully, very mindfully, it's gonna also help you. Bottom of the deck, we also have this Four of Cups, which to me is my stubborn little card. Oh, my little stubborn babes. I just feel like some of you are just focused on the spilt milk. You know, you're upset that the milk was spilt. You're upset that you were hurt. And, you know, just stop. Like, your guides are really wanting you to not focus so much on what went wrong, but what can go right now. Now that this has gone wrong, now that you can clear this all out, now that you've stood up for yourself, now that, you know, what are you going to manifest now? Because I think you have opportunities all around you. But if you're too busy still being angry, still being pouring so much energy and time into focusing on like revenge, or like focusing on like being angry or upset, like, you're gonna miss out on opportunities. The Tower, yeah, damn, you and Pile 2 having Tower moments. This is definitely a Tower moment, like, absolutely. Whatever you're going through is a Tower moment for sure, but I feel like it's a very emotional, like, heartache kind of Tower. So like, it's personal. That's what I'm hearing. I just heard it's personal. So I'm really sorry, Pile number 3. Like, whoever hurt you, I'll get them. I'll get them for you, Pile 3. Don't you worry. You don't worry. You go on vacation. You go make your art, okay? Manifest your dreams with the Magician, and I'll take care of it. Okay? I got you. Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Like, your guides are telling you, we hear you, we get you. They're also telling you, we agree with you, and we're just as angry, we're just as upset, and we will. I'm actually kind of getting, you know how I just took on responsibility for taking care of whoever hurt you, right? I feel like your guides are literally like doing that now. They're like, okay, I know you just we're joking right now, but like, we're serious. Like, we're actually serious. Like, we're going to answer pile number 3's prayers, and we're going to take care of this. We're going to get their, we're going to give them their karma. Some of you guys might be able to actually see the karma unfold. So that could be a special treat just for you. Mawu, Mother Earth. Wow, we have Mother Mary and Mother Earth. Interesting. Your guides wish that they could just swaddle you up. Like, to them, that you look like an angry baby, you know, and they just want to like swaddle you up and be like, we've got you. Like, nobody's gonna hurt you. Okay, but it says you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Maybe that's what you're planning a vacation, you know, maybe you just need to focus on something completely separate, you know. I swear, if there's another mother at the bottom of it. White Tara, sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Yeah. So cut these people out. You know, I think you are very sensitive, and that's kind of why this hurts so much. And that's also why I feel like you want to react so strongly. But I think they're just saying to, you know, avoid these things. Get away from them. Don't be around them. That's what I have for you, okay? My beautiful pile number 3s. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Ericura blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Yeah, this is a really powerful, pivotal moment for you. So just, you know, keep focusing on what you're trying to manifest. Don't focus on who's done you wrong. Focus on what you are trying to manifest. Hold your vision, okay? You're blooming here. Blooming, Ericura. You're just getting started. Have patience with yourself. Do not give up. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3s. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I really hope these messages were helpful to you in some way. If they were, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Hi pile 4s, welcome to the bonus pile. So as you guys know, these are messages for me and the collective. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't have a lot of time left on my phone to record, so let's hope we get through this. Library, take control of your own narrative. Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. Ooh. Oh, the universe. How poetic. How poetic, Spirit. So your guides really are tired of seeing you be controlled, be manipulated, be tempted by a situation. I'm hearing this song. This is one of my favorite songs, Pile 4, like in the whole world. I think this song is a beautiful representation of codependency as well. This song is called The Captain, and it's by Casey Chambers. And she's basically saying, you be the captain, and I'll be no one, and you can carry me away if you want to, and you can lay low just like your father, and if I tread upon your feet, you just say so, 'cause you're the captain, I am no one, I tend to feel as though I owe one to you. So the whole song is just like basically about relinquishing control. So I feel like your guys are just like, why are you not the captain of your own ship? Why are you not taking control here? Like, why are you letting someone else be the captain here? And it's almost like somebody is also, I think, painting a narrative to go in their way. So they could have already like set up different narratives and points so that like if you ever broke away from their control, they can already kind of just paint your character as in crazy or whatever it is that they, you know, they're trying to say now that they don't have any control over you, right? So I feel like it's really important for you to get your voice back, to get control over your narrative as well. I really strongly do get a sense that, ooh, I just cracked my neck so hard. That was great. So much tension released. Some of you guys might need a massage, okay? But I just get a sense here that you need to speak up, or you need to make it clear what happened in a situation. Tell your story. Do not stay silent. I think that there's other ways that you can also do this. Like, for instance, for me particularly, like if I felt a need to take narrative control, I think I would just try to write music. I would just express myself creatively in that way to tell my story. So, you know, I don't know. So some of you guys, it might be different for you. It might be writing a book, writing a post, writing, I don't know, some kind of poetry. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for everybody. Writing a song, but I just feel that it's time to work on I'm just getting like clipping the strings, cutting the strings. Like somebody really wanted you to, I mean, I'm just hearing like dance monkey, dance monkey, dance puppet, you know, like somebody really just wanted you to be like their little pet, like to be their puppet, to be just like, dance monkey, dance for me. And I feel like that's why this dance card is coming out as well, because I feel like it's like you reclaiming yourself and just like becoming more free, becoming more in tune with your body as well. You see how it's just like this freedom. I just feel like this card represents freedom, and like with this library, the strings, and it's almost like somebody else wanted you to dance for them, but it's almost like dancing for yourself. I know there's a lot of like poetic justice in this bullshit. Like, I don't know what's going on here. like you could be wordy, you could really like words, you could like poetry yourself. But with the Hermit in reverse, it's just like you spend enough time in solitude and isolation. You spent enough time alone. It's time to get out and shine. It's time to, I just feel like, also get out and tell your story. She has a laptop here, so some of you guys might just want to like blog. Like you could have a blog or a vlog or something where you talk about certain things, certain issues. I was gonna say TikTok, but rip TikTok, right? Some of you guys could have had some kind of, yeah, anyways, account on there where you talked about stuff. I don't know, but with nothing will come of the situation. I just feel that some of you guys might really be questioning yourself and questioning, you know, I think that whenever you ended up giving control to another person or like relinquishing autonomy of like self, I think whenever that happened, it was coming from a place of you know, insecurity. It was coming from a place of like, whenever I was singing the song, it's like I tend to feel that I owe one to you. It's almost like some of you guys might have been taught that you like, that other people can be entitled to your energy, or like you were taught in some way to be codependent to other people's energy, right? To yeah, like you could have been kind of taught to be this way. So it's almost like, just give yourself patience with that, and just at the same time understand that whoever kind of was taking advantage of the situation, like nothing was gonna come from that situation. You know what I mean? Like it just feels so dark. Like this is literally like a dark black hole in the reading. Okay, and it's almost like I feel like you almost got stuck into this void of course. Like nothing will come from this situation. Like you almost got sucked into this fucking black hole here because somebody else had strings on you and they were leading you down to this path. I'm hearing the song High and Dry by Radiohead. Yeah, and so I just feel like you cut the strings. There's a sense of freedom, Hermit in reverse, getting away from the situation. With the Two of Pentacles, this is all about balance, being able to juggle life, juggle your responsibilities. I feel like you can do it. You can do it. It's just like, I think for so long you relied on somebody else to maybe take care of certain things or to take care of you. And it's almost like you told yourself you couldn't handle something on your own. But with this King of Swords in reverse, this gives me the nastiest energy here with this King of Swords. Okay, so it's like whoever this person was, they could have definitely been a liar, okay, right away. But it's giving me deeper than a liar. It gives me a manipulator, you know, because it's the king energy. So if it's like a king has a mastery. So if this person has a mastery in being dishonest, being, you know, maybe mentally kind of abusive here, I just feel like they were going to put you into this black hole. And it's like, you needed to know this. You needed to know this. You needed to know that this person was never going to really be honest with you or truthful about their intentions even, I feel like. And bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I just feel like you didn't have a foundation. You didn't have any roots. You didn't have anything to, like, 2 feet to stand up on. You didn't have your own 2 feet to stand up on. But I feel like you're getting there, and it's like, you can have that freedom. You can have that independence. 3 of Wands in reverse. This is all about lack of planning, lack of foresight. You know, I feel like you just have completely avoided looking at the possibilities, and you might have even been avoiding planning something, okay? Being stubborn, not wanting to let go. This is giving Stockholm Syndrome. Holy shit, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Let's get one more card because we're about to run out of time. We also have luck is on your side. New moon is Sagittarius at the bottom. So luck is on your side. As a Pisces placement, you know, Jupiter is partly our daddy. We have sound healing, okay? So that could be helpful for you at this time. I'm hearing subliminals. Green Tara, start delegating. I'm not getting this. Okay, sorry. I didn't even shuffle, you know? But Green Tara, delegating. You might need some support though. You might need some support at this time, but just be very careful about who you choose to get support from. Because I do feel like this King of Swords, this is the person trying to ruin a reputation as well. This is somebody who could be spreading information about you. And so it's like, be careful of who they're connected with, because they could be taking things you're saying, twisting them, adding to this, you know, like just be very mindful of who you're reaching out for help at this time. We have Ain, like make sure it's very trusted people. Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to kind of take a leap of faith and away from the situation to cut the strings, because I feel like this isn't what your heart really wants. This is not what your heart really wants. And if you never take that risk, you're never gonna get there. So we have Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. That's crazy. Give birth to new conditions. These conditions are not it, honey. This is not it. Bottom of the deck, Irene, peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Oh, pile number 4s. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because I'm running out of time on my camera. But this was fun. This was great. This is what I needed to hear personally. It was a little rushed, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's get one more message. 7 of Wands in reverse. I think it's going to be hard for you to keep your guard down. Like, don't let this experience with this one shitty person make you put a wall up or put your guard up, okay? There are trustworthy people out there. So I love you, pile 4s. Till next time, I'm sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. If you liked it, you better give me a like, okay? Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and do not be fucking fake. All right, I love you guys. Bye.